All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. First down, Bridgewater. And his first pass is incomplete. Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, able to make the play defensively.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here we go.
That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. From the gun, Mariota. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Single. 10 yards on the pickup.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Completes this one to Meredith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31. From the red zone now, Mariota on the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devin White just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Let's go,
to try again after the sack. Mariota caught by Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
3-3.
Third and long here for Mariota. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Marvin Jones. His third touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Let's put that team on the punt. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 52. Let's go. Come on. Here we go.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. To throw is Bridgewater. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7. Check 55, Mike. You ain't got nothing. Check 24.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, shreds the tackle and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Second and 5 now. Mariota is complete to Jones. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. They fire this one quickly to Austin. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. So we got man.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. This thrown quickly out to Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Mariota again. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Again, it's Mariota. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. To throw again on second down, Mariota. Now he'll pull it down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Vinatieri's kick is good. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, past Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. He really can't see it in his leg, maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe in the beard, that's about it. But as long as he's booting him the way he's booting him, keep going, big guy.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now he's going to use his legs. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mariota to Mixon on the check down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Mariota. Jones has it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Colts D sticking to their... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. To the air again. Mariota. Complete to Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Vinatieri's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He completes it to Jones. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
They completed. Boy, that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Watch the whip.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford able to record his 5th sack of the season. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Bridgewater. Open man here, Sims complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Bridgewater to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a sack. And the pressure gets to him again. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Gets it to Meredith, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And just shutting him off there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage. So here's 2nd and 11. Now left side on the swing pass. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Mariota now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He finds Austin complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long.
That's the end of the third quarter again. With the score, Texans 13, Colts 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Dumps it off to Mixon. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mariota now. This complete to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota completes this one to Meredith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. 1st down, Mariota sliding out of the pocket and shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 23 yards on the tuck and run. From the red zone now, Mariota. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now Mariota. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And look like some movement there. Let's get the call. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Calais Campbell in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And this one is right down Broadway. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Let's get it. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Cut.
Now Bridgewater. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Fowler. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Mixon with a first down carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Mariota. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? Well, this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now if they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Check, watch. 54. Come on. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check three. Check 26, check 26.
Back to throw. Completes it to Blount. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And that's complete. It's Sims. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. This from long, very long range. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Houston, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another here as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They go play action here on first down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Sack, baby.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Throwing his Carr on third down. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
You ain't going nowhere. Switch. Check it back.
On first and 10, Bridgewater. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
54's Mike.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. He gets it to Sims, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Here's Bridgewater. The throw taken in by Sims.
They brought in the heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Ready. Mike's by 4. Out, get him.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. As his guys are in for 6. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
52, right 52. Me and you all day. All day.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Carr. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Carr going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To throw, Bridgewater. And this one's incomplete. Shane Vereen, the intended receiver there. And now it's 3rd down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Ready, set, and read. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Open here, Adam Thielen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Right here, right here. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Go, 56, Mike, 56. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. 56, Mike, 56, right there, right there.
Bridgewater now. That ball complete to Isabella. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Right there in the middle, 55. Let's go, G.
On play action, it's Carr. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. The toss out to Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
Now they'll throw with Carr. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. Now Carr. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Devon Kennard able to record his 5th sack of the season. On second and goal, Carr. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And Gay knocks this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing is Bridgewater. This one caught by Isabella. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 37. Watch the run, watch the run. Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
From the gun, Bridgewater. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And the Colts first down.
His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Bridgewater. And he fires one incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater completes it to Vereen. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He uncorks it for Snead. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had.
They handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Pick it up, D.
Throwing. Bridgewater. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Set. Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56. Rip right, rip right.
First down, Bridgewater. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action. Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Buccaneers will take over at the 20.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 24, Carr. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To throw, it's Carr. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And another timeout taken by the Colts. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. What we got?